Coming up tomorrow, it's Election Day in both Ohio and Michigan. Here in the Buckeye State, polls open at 6:30 a.m., stay open until 7:30 in the evening. If you plan to vote by absentee or vote absentee by mail, I should say, that has to be postmarked by today. Michigan voting hours, on the other hand, those are from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. So what's on the ballot? Well, everybody in Ohio can vote on Issue 2. That's a statewide infrastructure funding plan. Lucas County residents will see a replacement levy to fund the metro parks. And a number of school districts are back before voters. Bowling Green and Findlay asking for new money. Perrysburg seeking a renewal. The race to be Toledo's next mayor will be narrowed down to 2 out of 3 candidates.
Voters in Marblehead are deciding whether or not to support a levy funding the police department. Sophia Periconi is live in studio tonight. Sophia, what could happen if the levy doesn't pass?
Well, Melissa, city leaders I spoke to say it could result in cutting Marblehead Police Department entirely, but I'm told that's just one of the many options on the table. The future of Marblehead's police department relies on a levy on the May 6th ballot.
This is a 5-year, $1.5 million levy, and the equivalent of a $100,000 home would pay $52.50 or somewhere around there annually.
Council member Matthew Kovach says a more expensive $2 million levy failed in November. If passed this time, it would fund salaries to hire and keep officers in an already small department. Marblehead PD is mainly made up of part-time officers.
We have been struggling because we are the lowest paying department kind of in this region. We've been struggling to hire people.
But if the levy fails again, the department could look very different. An option on the table is cutting it completely and contracting Danbury Township Police Services.
And we think we could probably save the village, over $100,000 a year if we went that route. So that's, for a small community like us, like freeing up that in, our our general fund each year, that's a big amount of money.
And that concept isn't new. About a decade ago, Marblehead Fire merged into Danbury Fire. But Mayor John Starcher hopes voters see the importance of having a police department in village limits.
It's a value to have that protection right here within our village limits, not having to come from another subdivision. Response times can be critical. And our cops are oftentimes the first ones on the scene.
Both Kovach and Starcher say it's not a done deal. It's just one of several options. Kovach says another is adding a village income tax.
We don't want to raise taxes, but at some point we have to be able to pay for the services that we're providing. If we can't do that, we're not providing good services to people.
I reached out to Danbury Police. The chief told me if the levy fails, the department would be interested in contracting with Marblehead, but everything would need to be discussed with the village and township officials first. In studio, Sophia Periconi, WTOL 11.